Black wheels with red spoke accents on dark graphite. This truck is a statement. There is one factory interior decision in this Silverado X that no American truck at any price has ever standardized. Not Ram, not Ford, not GMC. I will show you exactly what it is before this video ends. But first, the $100,000 question. Whether this truck is worth it depends entirely on what you are actually buying. Executive daily driver wanting genuine material distinction over every competitor, the math works clearly. Buyer chasing horsepower alone? There are cheaper ways to get there. This video covers exterior hardware, full interior spec, the powertrain case, and the origin story. One thing up front, this brief did not start in a standard product planning process. Stay with me. Everyone locks on to those red accented wheels and the aggressive stance. That is not the most important decision here. The critical element is the full Alcantara interior. Door panels, console lid, dashboard top, seat bolsters, all production spec. No American truck has standardized this material at the factory level. Alcantara requires different adhesive systems and seam construction than leather. Ram TRX uses leather at $95,000. Active material climate management. Alcantara panels bonded over micro-perforated substrates allow conditioned air to flow through the surface via the HVAC plenum. Alcantara traps heat differently than leather. Active airflow prevents warmth buildup that makes suede uncomfortable on long drives. What it closes is the primary objection to suede in daily use vehicles. The cabin confirms where this brief was going. Alcantara across the full door panel. Deep navy, with a blue ambient strip along the armrest and a Bose speaker grille at the lower corner. That material combination sits closer to an Aston Martin DBX than any production American truck. The X emboss on the seat center insert is the correct ergonomic call. Deep pattern emboss on Alcantara creates micro grip on the bolster. Functional lateral support without added hardware. TRX relies on bolster shape alone. The X achieves equivalent hold through surface texture. Ambient biometric response lighting. The blue LED ecosystem responds to driver heart rate via steering wheel sensors, brightening under elevated stress. Ambient lighting confirmation reduces driver anxiety during high-load situations. What it eliminates is the sensory disconnect between cabin state and performance. Missed the mark. The instrument cluster runs conventional horizontal format. At $100,000 with a dominant vertical infotainment screen, a panoramic curved cluster would close the coherence gap. GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate runs a more integrated dual screen layout at $10,000 less. The exterior tells you why this interior spec exists. This brief did not begin with "build a luxury Silverado." It began with Ram's 1500 Limited breaking into the $90,000 plus truck segment in 2022 and taking the interior quality conversation away from every domestic competitor for 2 years. The brief was not "match the Limited's leather." It was "establish a material tier Ram cannot answer without becoming a different brand." That intent is visible in every exterior decision ahead. Front bumper, black steel skid plate, angular intake openings, zero chrome. Grille, Chevrolet lettering in dark graphite across the top bar, hexagonal mesh below. Hood, raised center power dome for intake clearance. Fenders, wide black composite flares extending width beyond the bodyline. Wheels, black multi-spoke alloys, estimated 22 inches. Red pinstripe accent on each spoke, the only color break in an all-dark exterior. Rear, bow tie badge on tailgate, full-width LED taillights with red sequential strip, dual exhaust tips, sport bar in bed. Every exterior decision pushes one direction: maximum visual mass with no decorative addition that does not serve function. Engine, 6.2-liter V8, 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed automatic, 4-wheel drive standard. Variable cylinder management at highway cruise drops to 4 cylinders. Real-world 19 to 20 mpg achievable at this weight. Predictive exhaust valve mapping. The system pre-opens active exhaust valves based on GPS grade data 300 meters ahead, optimizing back pressure before load demand increases. Ram TRX adjusts exhaust reactively under throttle. This removes the 200-millisecond lag between demand and response. What it eliminates is the flat spot every naturally aspirated V8 driver notices at the bottom of a grade. Against Ram TRX at $95,000, superior interior material, factory dark exterior execution. TRX wins on supercharged output at 702 horsepower. Against GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate at $90,000, stronger exterior identity, more distinctive interior story. Sierra narrows on acoustic cabin treatment. Engineering case complete. Financial case next. Now, here's what I actually think. Completely straightforward. Ram Limited Brief explains every decision. The Alcantara is not a luxury add-on. It is a competitive answer. The red accents, the X emboss, the ambient ecosystem, all trace to one objective. Make a Ram 1500 Limited buyer question whether leather is the ceiling. Whether Chevy answered depends on what you value at $100,000. Expect the 2027 SRX X between $96,000 and $104,000 depending on configuration. Ram TRX opens at $95,000. 702 supercharged horsepower, full leather, no Alcantara at any price. GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate runs $90,000. Strong interior refinement, no factory Alcantara. Standard Silverado High Country opens at $68,000. The $28,000 to $36,000 X Premium delivers the full Alcantara interior package, red accent wheels, and the factory all-dark exterior treatment. For buyers planning a 4 to 5 year hold, factory-differentiated premium trucks with genuine material distinction retained 54 to 58% of MSRP at 48 months versus 46 to 50% for aftermarket interior equivalents with comparable spec. The factory Alcantara specification carries a production provenance premium that no custom shop can replicate at trade-in appraisal. If you need a truck that signals premium without European branding and holds interior distinction over 5 years of ownership, this is the correct vehicle. If supercharged output and desert performance pedigree is your primary metric, TRX delivers more, measurably. What the Silverado X earns its premium through is material coherence, every interior surface tracing to one competitive brief. Those red spoke accents are the only color in an otherwise all-dark brief, and that restraint tells you everything about this truck's intent. If you have owned a Ram 1500 Limited or driven a Sierra Denali Ultimate, I genuinely value your read. $100,000 for the Silverado X with factory Alcantara, or $95,000 for the TRX and 700 horsepower. Next, GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate versus Silverado X. Same platform, different identity. Subscribe so you do not miss it.